All right, you guys, welcome to our team call. I know that I'm supposed to be a guest speaker on Shannon and Heather's call, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. It is 6:06 in the evening, and I wanted to do a call on branding. But before we do that, I just want to kind of ask you guys, are y'all not loving the work? How many of you guys, raise a hand, how many of you guys are doing it? Okay, so I just have to share, my booty is hurting in areas that it never has. Like the outside of your butt cheek, like hurts. Like this is so incredibly cool. And I have to say, so many people have messaged me, they're like, I think it's too hard, I think it's hard. No, like honestly, there's modifications you can do. You don't have to do heavy weight. As long as you're not like just a beginner, I honestly think every single person needs to do this workout because it is seriously life-changing. So I actually was making dinner tonight. Hey, Miss Jamie. And I was making tacos because it's like Taco Monday, Taco Tuesday, Taco Wednesday. And I was sitting there and I'm like, I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't remember the last time I did a workout and I could say that out loud. I mean, I love them all, but it is just so amazing. So you guys, the work, make sure and ask questions. It is seriously amazing, and you get to be in this one-on-one group with them that starts very, very soon, and I'm super pumped. Donna says, I don't know if I should stop. And no, finish it. But Donna, get it. Get it so that you can be a part of the coach group, but finish it that way because you've got like, what, a month and a half left, right? So finish what you started, and then when you finish it, jump on in with us, okay? But if you guys are jumping on, I just found myself I can't wait till tomorrow. And that's pretty crazy. So how do you get in a coach group, Stacy? All you have to do is purchase the program, The Work, and then you'll get an email, and then you will actually be able to, and the email will come shortly. I haven't even got mine yet, but there will be a coach private group, and once one of us gets in there, we'll share it in the coach group so you guys can see it as well, and you guys can request. It kind of takes them a while to do it because obviously there'll be like, 250,000 of us trying to get in there, right? So definitely be patient, but you guys definitely do this program. It is, if you're not a beginner, it is so amazing, and you can modify, and it's great. So I am doing a team call for another team. I don't see them on here, so I am actually just gonna go ahead and start. But I wanted to do this team call on branding, as I really think, you guys, this is the missing component in our business and really what sets you apart from other teams. And so I wanna give a lot of you guys a backstory. I honestly didn't realize how many people on social media this last summer, I shared this, and I didn't realize how many people on social media didn't know this. So you guys, not this January, but the January before, I went into the New Year's with no team. Like when I say no team, no like full-time working coaches. I had a few people that were working the business, but it was like they might help a few people, they might get a couple Success Club points, but I literally lost the November before that year 4 diamond coaches and over 20 coaches in one day. One day. All year long, our team had locked in Elite. And for any of you guys that don't know what Elite is, so initially our team was in the top 1% for 2 years in a row. And what that means is you guys are helping more lives than the majority of the people in the business. Not only are you helping more lives, but you're actually helping more new lives. So those people that have never even heard of Beachbody, you're plugging them into a challenge pack. You're plugging them into a challenge group. Not only that, but our team had created at least 2 new diamonds that year, and we had at least 5 or more, okay? So we literally lost that as a team in one day. And when I went on the cruise this year, earlier this year, you saw me, and it was a free trip that I was on in the Bahamas. And I had so many Beachbody coaches come up to me and go, where's your team? Where's your team? Where are they? And I'm like, I'm my team. Like, it's just me. Because when I qualified for that trip, I didn't have a single coach that had even signed up for it, let alone a coach that had even qualified for it. So the reason I share this with you guys is I've been doing this for 7 years. And 5 years into the business, I literally took a $60,000 pay cut in one day. And I know for a lot of you guys, you think, oh, well, that's not a big deal, but that honestly is pretty crazy. And so when I went into the new year, after kind of going, okay, what am I going to do? My New Year's resolution that year was to find my humans. But you know what that meant? That meant that I had to be authentically me. That meant that I had to authentically just own who I was and stop watching other people. I honestly, for not 1 minute, you guys, that I think about quitting this business. And I had so many people that came to me and they were like, I can't believe you didn't quit the business. And I'm like, why would I quit the business? I love this. I love this if I've got 2 people or 4,000 people with me, which we do now, okay? I love it so much that instead I thought, well, I've gained weight. I'm gonna be a rock solid challenger. I'm not really authentically being me on social media. People know I love Jesus, but then I'm like scared to cuss and be a hot mess like I am. And I'm like, I'm just gonna be a hot mess and say I love Jesus and the F word in the same sentence. And you know, if they love me, great. If they don't, I don't give a damn. And it was really that moment when I went into the New Year's and I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and just authentically figure out, who am I? Let me dive into why this happened. And you guys, literally in that first month, my New Year's resolution, I realized I recruited the wrong people on my team. Here's what I want to tell you what I did recruit. I recruited people, and I want you guys to comment in the comment area if you feel like this is you right now, okay? I recruited people that wanted to make this work within the first 2 or 3 months, and when they didn't, they quit. I recruited people that when it got hard, they quit. I recruited people that that didn't really get me. In fact, I might tell a joke and they'd be like, like they didn't think it was funny, right? Like I just didn't connect with these people. And not that they were bad people, they just weren't my humans. Here's the thing I love about our team and what we've created now, you guys, is I can be silly, I can be funny, I can be whoever God created me to be, which is just really silly. And you guys, I never have to go, hey, sorry if I said that. I never have to worry about if I offended anybody because I'm being authentically me. So I went into 2018 and I really was like, all right, I'm going to make my New Year's resolution to literally run my whole business for God and find out who the heck I am in that process. And one of the very first Bible studies, you guys, I did that year was The Purpose-Driven Life. And I know many of you guys have done this book. And I'll tell you guys, many of you guys have struggled with, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Should I be doing this? And I'm not gonna lie, I even questioned for a minute, is this what God wants me to do? And I remember, I'll never forget, you guys, and it almost makes me wanna cry. I'm not gonna like make you sing the song, but you know the song by John Legend that's all of me, give all of me. I'm in the desert. I've heard that song a million times, you guys. And he is singing it to me and he's saying, Rhonda, I'm giving you all of me. Why aren't you trusting me? And in that moment, I went back home after my walk and I went live and I was like, oh my gosh, God just spoke to me and this is what he said. And you guys, my people didn't go, you're crazy. They went, that's amazing. They got it. And if they didn't, they got off the call, okay? So I want to share with you tonight, you guys, I stopped caring what people thought. And I did the right thing, which is figure out who I am, building my confidence through this business. I saw God in areas of my life that I had never seen before. Like literally in the trash can, in the desert, you know, in the clouds, like driving in the street, we'd be at a stoplight and he would talk to me. All these things started happening. And my business exploded because I owned who I authentically have always been. And so tonight I want to share with you what that is. Based off my brand, there's not a mistake that there are so many Christians on our team. There's not a mistake that there's so many women that have infertility issues on our team. There's not a mistake that so many of you guys have dogs like mine on my team or have dogs. There's not a mistake that you guys all are kind of like me where we like kind of maybe enjoy a glass of wine, we kind of cuss a little bit, and we love Jesus and say amen in the same sentence. Can I have an amen? Right? So there's a reason because it really is who I am. And I think we try so hard, we become a Beachbody coach to fit in. And you guys, you know what happens? You're gonna recruit the wrong people. And I wanna share with you guys a couple key words that I use in my business, and I use them all the time, every single week. I hustle with heart. I never ever wanna portray this business as easy. It's not hard, but it takes time, right? So I always use the word hustle with heart. I talk about, I want the people that I'm working with to be able to be here a year from now, to be here 2 years from now. How I know when they join my team and they don't lose 20 or 30 pounds in the first month or two, they're not gonna leave. Because I want them to make this a lifestyle. I'm also looking for that person that loves fitness and would do it regardless. You guys, that was me. Wasn't that you guys? Like, I'm gonna do it regardless. Like, I love fitness. I just needed help. I needed to learn to love myself, and I need to learn how to eat right. Because working out's not the issue. For me, it was all the other stuff. Learning to love myself, having the right crowd, the right accountability, and then also be able to grow based off who I already am. That's insane. That we get to get paid to do this. This is ridiculous, okay? So your brand, really is what you talk about on social media. I'm gonna say one more thing. You guys ready for this? Your brand is what people talk about you when you're not in the room. Okay, write that down. Your brand is what people are saying about you when you're not in the room. What do you want that to look like? What do you want that to look like, you guys? So I'm gonna give you, in the new coach training group that we have, I've given you guys a list of my 30 things of who I am. And I do this because, you guys, my upline coach never gave us any training. Nothing. No training, no nothing, but you know what she was so good at? Teaching us our brand. And so I just have a list of a few things. In the coach training, you guys have my list, but I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a Jesus lover, but I cuss, infertility, C-section mom. I love to organize. I love to hike. I love music. I love my girls. I love arts and crafts. I love my coffee cups, my dog. Like, I could go on and on. That's what I share in the midst of being a Beachbody coach. That's who I am. So when you go to my social media, it's really what you see. You see my family, you see my dog, you see that I love Jesus, you see that I cuss, you see that I, maybe like to hike, or, those type of things, right? You see that I love makeup, you see that I love hair. That is what you get. I want those type of people. You see that I am a tough love person. I grew up that way. So like, that's really my love language. I'm like, tell me how it is. So my people, when you guys join our team or whatever, like, you're okay with that because you get it. You get that it comes from a great place and intention, okay? So when you talk and you're like this on social media, you never have to apologize for who you are when your people join your team, okay? You always recruit the right people. Okay, your brand is what separates you from the other 450,000 Beachbody coaches. Speak it loud and bold. Make it a list. If any of you guys haven't done this, we're gonna do this tomorrow on our team page. I want you guys to, right now, if you haven't done this, and if you have, I want every single person to do this. I wanna know who we're working with, okay? So I want you, after I share it in the morning, I'll do it at like 6 a.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna share my brand, and you can type it out. You can, however you wanna write it out. It's 10 to 30 things, okay? And I want you to do the same thing. Okay, because your brand is who we should see when we go to your page. It should be like screaming off the page, okay? Maybe you're a new mom, maybe you struggle with postpartum, maybe you work full time, maybe you got lots of babies, lots of dogs, maybe, because I know Meg and all of you guys are very similar to that, right? Maybe Christ is the center of your world, whatever it might be, your brand is really, you guys, why people join your team, not because of what you sell. Okay, so make the list of 10 to 30 things. We're all going to share it. You have to do this because it's what who you are on social media. Be yourself around the people that join your team. You guys, when I go in the challenge group and I go in there and I kind of, every once in a while, like once or twice a month, I'll be like, all right, dude, come on, guys. If I'm going to show up, I want you to show up. And I kind of start sharing, I had the cake or this or that, and I ask you guys to chime in. I don't wonder if you're going to. I know that you are. Because I know that you get my tough love. I know that you get my love language, okay? Let's see. With your brand, make these 5 things non-negotiable. You guys, with my brand on social media, and I'm gonna share how I do this. I make these 5 things non-negotiable every single month, even as a brand new coach. Does that mean I rocked it and killed it? No. But I wanna let you know every single day I did this. Success Club, early in the month, non-negotiable. I wanna let you guys know I haven't even hit it yet. How crazy is that? Usually by now I've hit it, but I've been so deep into helping everybody doing that this week I'm really nailing at locking in spots for our challenge group. Have I right now? No. Usually I want 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th. That's okay. I know that I will. Okay. So making Success Club non-negotiable, giving more for free on social media. I don't see enough people doing this, you guys, and I don't understand why. Do you know that you have to give more for free to build trust? Motivational posts are amazing, but you know what's going to happen? Scroll. They look at it and go, I can't even get out of bed today, and they're already working out, right? But what if you could give more for free on social media? And I know many of you guys think, well, I have nothing to give, so I'm going to give some examples, okay? So food is not part of my brand, but I have to be honest, a lot of people come to me for food, okay? Because I really do enjoy the science behind it. So do you know, and I want you guys to do this, I want this to be one of your things that you really start maybe focusing on every single day. On Instagram stories with my brand or things that I just authentically, why people come to me for. My number one goal is to give something for free every single day. I'm going to give examples of that because I know sometimes we struggle with that. So giving more for free. So today I gave that peanut butter fudge recipe. If you guys saw it, oh my gosh, you need to make it. It is so good and you just keep it in the freezer and it is amazing, right? Yeah, see, Megan says food is 100% your brand, right? People come to me, they'll be like, hey, where's this food thing? I'm like, and here's what I do, you guys. I very rarely, when somebody private messages me, do I give it to them through a private message, but I send them a voice message back and I say, oh my gosh, Rebecca, I absolutely would love to share that detox water again. I'm gonna put that on stories for you today and make sure you let me know you saw it. Do you know why? If she's asking, I've got 10 other people that wanna see it. Because I have found sometimes when I do private message it, which you totally can, but when I put it out publicly, so many people go, oh, thank you, I was gonna ask you for that. And yet it's something to my entire social media I can give for free. So I have people that come to me for makeup tips, give it for free. I have people that come to me for maybe discount codes on some of the things that I do. Do you guys know that the discount code that I shared today on the picture in my bedroom on Instagram stories, they specifically came to me because I went and told the story behind my bedroom. They reached out to me and said, we want to give you 10% off and we want to send you a free picture. That picture was $250 and they sent it to me for free. All because I tagged them on my bedroom. And it was actually, I really did it more for the floors because I was like, oh my God, I got better floors and I got better furniture. And I tagged them in the picture and they were just so impressed by the story that I shared that they asked if they could share it and if I'd be willing to do an opened box on social media. And I said, absolutely. In return, I asked them, is it possible you could give my followers a discount code so that maybe they could get something too? They said, you know what, we'll think about it. As soon as I provided the video for them and I emailed it to them and they shared it on their page and I shared it on my page, they said, we want this discount code for all of your followers. You guys, I'm just being me. And authentically, I'm getting sent t-shirts, getting sent products, getting sent, because I'm going after these products and I'm sharing them. They're just me. I love the Hot Mess t-shirts and I love the Hot Mess coffee cups and I share them and I tag these people. And then now they're reaching out to me to share their brand. It's crazy. Why aren't you doing the same thing? When you get a pair of leggings or you get a pair of something or you love something that you get, go and tag that company, send them a message and tell them thank you. Ask them for a discount code so you can give it to your people. Do you know I never ask for a discount myself? Never. How can I give more to my audience? How can I give more to you guys? Because I want to build trust. I want you guys to get this discount. right? I love it, but I want you guys to get hooked up. So giving more in your stories is based off your brand. That's why I share the food. That's why I share the Bible study stuff. That's why I share how to get abs after C-section. That's why I've gone on and talked about infertility. That's why I go on and talk about different scriptures that speak to me. That is why I go on and talk about how we're cooking and keeping things simple. That's why I give these things for free, because if I can help one person, they're going to tell their friend, they're going to tell their next friend, and they're going to tell their next friend, and guess what? They're going to reach out to you. I have literally had a woman, and tomorrow, watch my stories, I'm giving something at a huge discount tomorrow. And I had a woman this week that reached out to me and asked me, where do you get your bed sheets? Because I remember you shared them 6 months ago, and now I want to join your team because they're amazing. My girlfriend has them. I want some. Now I want to work with you. And this is like 6 months ago, you guys. So it sounds really silly, but I'm telling you, it works. And if I buy something, why am I not going to share it anyways? Like, it just seems silly not to offer it to my people. If I'm at the grocery store, you guys, anything on our team that we share in the challenge groups, I give it all for free on social media too. Everything. They just don't go get it in the sequence that you guys get it in, okay? The other thing is building a relationship through your brand. So I have a lot of people that reach out to me with eyelashes, and it's just kind of my thing. And I'm now buying these really cheap eyelashes, and I cannot wait to share with you guys where I'm getting them, because they're like $8. And I'm gonna go this week. I gotta figure out which ones they are. I know where they are, but I've been wearing these since the first week in August. Yes, I wash my face every day, but this is the same damn pair for 2 months straight. And if you can spend $8 and do the same damn thing, that means I've helped you out. You've got to, through your brand, give more for free, give more for free, give more for free. You guys, it's the one thing I learned in this business. You've got to do it. Do the hard things first is number 5. So number 1 is Success Club early. Number 2 is give more for free. Number 3 is storytelling through your brand. Okay? Storytelling through your brand. Just tell a story. Okay? Tell a story. Tell a story, maybe how you felt when you first had your baby. Tell a story when you, oh my gosh, Carol, you need to tell a story about your dog can't swim, but yet it's a lab. It's really quite hilarious. It's really, I showed my husband video of your dog, and I'm just like, we literally pee our pants watching your dog like he can't swim. It's actually hilarious, right? You know, Amy, you've got amazing stories to share. Stacy, you're 10 pounds down this week. Like, share that, right? Jamie, share, you're 12 pounds down, I think. Share how it feels, that moment that maybe you first put those pants on and they didn't fit, and then now how it feels being able to get them on, right? Everybody has a story. And so I want you to look at, you know, it's so funny. I literally will look at like everything I have, and I'm like, there's a story to everything. Story to everything that's right in front of us. People fall in love with stories, not what you sell. Okay. The other thing is doing building a relationship through your brand, which I just shared how to do that. Number 5, and these are things I do every single week through stories or through posts. Number 5, do the hard things first. You guys, I avoided them at all costs in this business. And I want to share with you guys, skip the posts for the day if you have to, but don't skip these things. So you guys notice I didn't post today. I have a really great post to do tomorrow, and I cannot wait to share it. I'm probably gonna cry sharing it because it's like the most amazing post ever. And I'm totally PMSing, so that's why too. But hey Nicole. But I wanted to share with you guys that you've got to do the hard things first. So maybe you're not, you know, doing the post and you're getting the workout in, you're drinking your shake, and you're doing your follow-ups like crazy. Today, that was my number 1 thing. I was like, my inbox is gonna get down, and I'm gonna voice message everybody, and I'm gonna just listen to them, okay? But number 5 is do the hard things first. Go live. Do Q&As on your live, okay? On Instagram, you have the capability to do the Q&As. I'm sure people have questions, and have them ask, and maybe you get nobody, and that's okay, but do it again, okay? IGTV, you actually video and then upload the video to IGTV. If you guys don't know how to do it, YouTube it, it will show you. It's so easy. Inviting, make sure you do that simple invite. I did one yesterday, if you guys didn't see on Instagram, the simplest invite ever. I find that those invites do so much better than the long drawn out ones sometimes. Keep them simple, okay? The other thing I want to share is know what separates you from the rest. You guys have to know. So I want you guys to comment, okay? I want everybody to comment. I know this is going to be, and I want at least 2 or 3 of you guys to comment. Do you know what separates you? And just own it. What separates you from maybe another Beachbody coach? And type it in the comment area. I'm going to share some with me. The fact that I've had my abs cut into 3 times, I know some people have, but like I literally struggle with some of the moves because I don't have the capability sometimes. Like my nerves are totally messed up, but yet I can still get abs. So I've got a story behind that. My fertility story is very unique and one of a kind. So share your story on the side, maybe something like a word or something that really separates you. I know some of you guys have postpartum. I know some of you guys work full time and you're just finally learning to love yourself, right? We all have something that separates you from the next. You have to know what it is. One of the other things, you guys, that separates me from a lot of Beachbody coaches is the Shred Plan. And all of our coaches, you have access to it. You guys, I don't know a single Beachbody coach, unless you guys can tell me their name, that is teaching other people what to eat and when and why. Okay, there's the 21-day fix, but our team is very specific. That's a gift. Share that on your social media. That is something very unique that you can do, right? Meg says, I'm a blonde speed teacher who loves to hunt and fish. I love that. I love seeing your fish in your hand. It cracks me up. It makes me want to be there every single time you share it, Meg. Candy says, family, though I was pregnant, I thought I was pregnant and I was not. Yes, there you go. Nicole, autoimmune warrior. Love that. That needs to be one of your hashtags for sure. Donna says that I could hardly walk 2 years ago, and now I'm doing moves I never thought. Now, okay, so Donna, hold up. You need to share that story on social media in bits and pieces, because I want to know why. I want to know what happened. I want to know why, how you overcame it, and what you're doing every single day to get past that. Because that is a story in itself. You're 58 years old, you've lost over 20 pounds, and you look amazing. That makes you specific, unique, and special, okay? Amy, for sure, the vegan foodie woman, absolutely. Mom of teens and toddlers at the same time, yes. And I'm edgy, but don't even show it online. Yeah, share, let us see that. Like, let us see that part of you. I so see that in you, but I know you don't share it. I totally see it. You were so gorgeous. Share that, you guys. There is something, you guys, the one thing that I know is authentically so unique about me is that I'm not like Cinderella. They might think I am, but I am a Barbie redneck hot freaking mess. But yet they might be like, oh, there's Barbie. And I'll be like, bitch, this is not Barbie, and let me show you, okay? That makes me unique and different and stand out from the rest, right? So definitely own who you are, loud and bold on social media, because that is who you are, okay? So definitely own that. Hey, Shanna. Stacy, or let's see, Carol says, shred when I didn't know I needed to lose. That is so your brand. I remember when you came to me, you were like, there's no way. I don't even, you didn't feel like you had anything to really lose. And now you're down, what is it, like 12 or 13 pounds, something crazy, and you're ripped? It's insane, right? You already looked great, right? But you took it to a whole nother level. Stacey says, PA teacher, gymnastic coach, brain disorder, 48 years old with 2 grandbabies. Okay, this right here, you guys, this right here. Stacey, I need to know more about every single one of those. You guys, this is who you are. If I don't know it as your coach, our social media doesn't know it. Do you guys hear that? If I don't know, Stacey, that you had a brain disorder, and I know you're a gymnastic teacher and a PE teacher, and I didn't know you were 48. Girlfriend, you need to be screaming that from the rooftops, because you are hot as AF. That is insane, right? So know your brand, know what sets you apart from everybody else, and speak that loud. You guys, do you guys see how special you guys are? Like, so unique and one of a kind, okay? And I think that we discredit this crap. Like, we think, oh, I gotta learn this, I gotta listen to this. No. You gotta freaking learn how to own yourself. How can you listen to these calls and apply the tools if you have no clue who you are on social media. Your brand is what separates you. Who you are, knowing what separates you from everybody else is what makes you a superstar on social media, okay? Own it loud, be bold with it. So everything you guys just shared, I don't know some of those things about you guys. So start breadcrumbing those so it becomes your brand. And this is why I want every single one of you guys make that list of 10 to 30 things of your brand. So like Donna, Stacy, that needs to go on your list. So that each day you wake up, you kind of go, oh, I'm gonna share a little tip from that. Oh, I'm a PE teacher, I'm gonna share how I go through my day. I have a brain disorder, I'm gonna share what happened. I have a brain disorder, I'm gonna share how I have to overcome it, right? I'm gonna share how I didn't think I even needed results, and now I'm ripped and shredded. I don't know, Carol, I don't know how old you are, but you look freaking amazing, right? All of you guys look amazing. Dawn, at 58 years old, I don't even know why you couldn't walk 2 years ago. You've got to share it. You've got to share it and make that be part of who you are. You're 54, that's ridiculous. You look insane. Like, oh my God. So you're 54, Carol. Like 54, and you're already hot as I can get out, and yet you've got to share on social media, right? You've got to share that part of you, what separates you from this, okay? So make sure what you guys know, what separates you from the best. Any of you guys that are just jumping on, I am recording it, so I'll make sure and I'm gonna mute you guys. I'll make sure, and what I'm having each person do is make a list of 10 to 30 things of your brand and what separates you from every other coach in the industry, because you've got to really know who separates you from the rest. Hey, Heather, got one last page to read, and then we'll let them kind of take over too. Let's see. Let people into your world. This is the one thing I think that on social media, I don't see a whole lot. And I think that it's a shame, because we do a workout. It's like we live the 4 vital years, but we're really not letting people into our world. We're really not. Do you know why? We don't know who we are. You don't know your brand, you can't let people into your world. It all goes back to your brand, you guys. And it's really the only training I've had in 7 years as a coach. And it's been drilled into me so much. Figure out who the heck you are. And I'll give some more tools and let you guys kind of open the phone line at the end here. But make goals every week, a post, a story to share these 4 things. So I know I just shared 5 things. I'm going to share 4 things that I want you guys to write down. So I make a goal on social media every single week to share these 4 things. My brand and my family. So I always have a post about my brand and my family. And again, my brand, I can give to you guys in the team page tomorrow. So we're doing a little homework assignment in our team page where every person is going to share their brand, and we're all going to put it in the comment area. And so when you wake up during the day and you have no idea what to share or how to share your brand, you grab from that list. Okay, so your brand and family should be shared on social media every single day. Okay, every single day, you guys, through your stories, through your posts, whatever it might be. Inviting posts on social media every single day. I didn't say once a week. I didn't say twice a week. I said every freaking day. You want this business? You are going to invite every single day on social media. You guys, do you know how easy this is? We're missing the boat. You literally have the opportunity on stories every single day to invite. Every single day on stories, you'd be like, look what the heck is going on in my challenge groups. Let them in. Every single week, I let people into my challenge groups and I share what I'm sharing. Oh my God, look what they're getting. Dude, look at them killing it. Why are you not here? And then I'm sharing my brand through it. Every single day, invite on your stories with a call to action. And you guys can obviously ask me questions on it, and I'll go more in depth in it. A call to action. Drop a heart, drop an emoji, swipe up, whatever you've got on your Instagram story. Make sure that you have a call to action on your Instagram stories. You guys, one of the most things I think is a shame is we invite, but we never have an actual call to action. So people never really reach out to you because they don't know what to do. So through your social media, when you invite on your stories or you invite on your posts, if you see on my Instagram story yesterday, I had a call to action. Drop your favorite emoji at the bottom and I'll send you all the details. Did the same thing on my stories, okay? Swipe up, send me your goals. And I know a lot of you guys don't have to swipe up, but why not tell them to send you the favorite emoji in a DM? That is so easy to do, you guys. They won't even think twice about it, okay? So make sure that you have a call to action on your stories as well, okay? The other thing is inbox posts. Number 1 was brand family. Number 2 was invite posts. Number 3 is inbox posts through your brand. So this is something that I know that every single one of us have got to do that I think that we're missing the boat on. So I want you guys in the comment area, what are some of the things that you get in your inbox time and time again? Like you already know it, type it in the comment area, okay? I'm gonna share mine. Too expensive, not enough time. Oh, I could never do what you do. Oh, I could never have results like that. Girl, how are you drinking wine and still having abs, right? What do you guys get? Put it in the comment area, okay? I wanna share why. Not enough time, Shanna says. What else do you guys get? I'm gonna tell you what to do. This is so easy, it's insane. No motivation, oh, love it. Not enough, oh God. That's like probably the number ones I get. No motivation, not ready. Oh, you guys are killing it. I could never do what you do. Expensive, too lazy. Oh, I'm gonna call her on our bullshit stories, what I'm gonna do. Too expensive, not a good time in my life. Okay, there's never a good time in your life. Money objection. Like all these, I don't like Shakeology. Well, girlfriend, how did you make it? With water and shake it and run? Like, come on, how do you not like it? I literally say this shit on my social media. Don't like social media posts. Well, great, then why are you following me? Why are you commenting? I've tried everything and nothing works. Yeah, girlfriend, so did I, okay? You have way more energy than and I didn't used to. I'm gonna go through every single one of the things you guys have shared. You guys ready? It's gonna be quick, okay? So, this is what I do on my social media in a live video, in a post, or on Instagram stories. So, did you guys hear number 3 is inbox posts? Every single week, I make posts or stories about the things that are in my inbox. Do you know why? Because if one person messages it to me, 5,000 others think the same thing. So why are we not speaking to our audience and we're ignoring it? So I'm gonna go real quick, okay? Because I could go on and on and on and on about the things you guys shared, because everything you guys shared, I get them too, okay? You guys ready? I don't like to drink my food. Well, girlfriend, neither did I. So this is why I do the stories. Well, girlfriend, neither did I. Damn, but my Reese's peanut butter cup is way better than yours, right? I might make a joke about it on my stories, and I'll tell them that it tastes like cake, right? And I'll make jokes about it. Too busy? Well, that always gets me pissed. When I started this job, it gives me an opportunity to talk about a post. My first job was from 7:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. My third job. Don't tell me you're too busy. You don't want it. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit story. I actually do this all the time on my Instagram stories. Don't tell me you don't want, that you're too busy. Try saying I'm not a priority is what I always say on my Instagram stories. I'm a private person. Awesome. So was I. Why don't we start working on you in the private group and get you amazing results? My husband is a very private person. It's taken a lot of time to get him where he's at, okay? You have way more energy than I could do. I get that all the time. And that's an opportunity for you guys to share that you didn't used to be like that. There is not a single one of you guys that have the energy when you started to now. Talk about how you have it. Why do you have it? You come in your groups. I don't know about you guys, but this is me at 5 a.m. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do it. And then I check in my challenge groups. I'm like, oh my God, I have a fire under my butt and I'm ready for the day. I mean, it's 4 a.m. and I've already got people checking in. They're down 10 pounds. They're killing it. They crush. Now I want to do the workout because they're showing you the moves. The people that I've surrounded myself around is why I have the energy. The way that I eat now is why I have the energy. The shake that I drink is why I have the energy. Why are you not sharing this on stories? Why are you not sharing this on Instagram? Why are you not sharing this in posts? I don't like Shakeology. Do you know how many times I say, Well, bitch, how are you making it? With water and shaking it? That's disgusting. What shake is good that way? I said, okay, guys, yes or no? Yes or no? Check yes or no. Do y'all want me to show you how the best one will bust your lips and it tastes like cake? Hit yes or no. Then you know what I do? I gave it to him that day, okay? Let's see. I don't like social media posts. Neither do I. I get it. I don't have time for it. I go and I follow the people I love and I unfollow the people I don't like. Money objections. Oh, I struggle with that one because when I started this business, I was 6 figures in debt and I was bankrupt. And I couldn't put presents under the tree for my girls. So I tell my story. Tell my story that when I joined as a coach, I literally put my challenge pack on a credit card and had no clue how I was going to pay for it. And I helped 3 people. And the rest is history. So I share this on stories. I share this on lives. Too expensive, too lazy. Too lazy, you don't want it. You have a bullshit story and the only person that's listening to is your mama. And after a while, your mama's not going to like it either. Right? So that's me though. And that may not be everybody, but I really do call people out. And I think they need to be called out a little bit. You're too lazy. Well, yeah. You don't want this then, right? Too expensive? You guys, do you guys know I figured this out? To sign up as a coach, I don't know if you guys have done this. I have a girl that did this the other day, and I figured out with the coach discount, which I know many of you guys have, with the challenge pack, how much it was per day to drink the shake. $3.51. Too expensive? It's a meal, it's all your vitamins, and it's guaranteed to get great results, and you're gonna get all my meal plans on my support 7 days a week. Girlfriend, you don't want it. It's not too expensive. The Starbucks in your hand is how much? It's not too expensive. But you guys, it's our job on social media to educate the people. Don't expect them to know it, they don't know it. This is our job. So what's in your inbox, do me a favor, grab a piece of paper, and every single one you get, write them down. It tells you and teaches you what you should be sharing on social media every single day. I could never do what you do. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even order food at a fast food when I started. When I was 19 years old, my husband and my mom and dad would have to order food with me at a restaurant, and now look at me. I'm not that same person. But they're comparing their day one to me 7 years down the road. You can't do that. That's our job to share this on social media, you guys. I have a brand new coach, Jamie. I have to just give her a huge shout out. Literally the first week joining the business, she goes, oh my God, my depression is better. My clothes are fitting better. I have more energy. In 1 week, you guys. 1 week joining our team. Why are you not sharing that on social media? Not ready yet. Call them out. They'll never be ready. There's never a great time. No motivation. Obviously, you guys know our challenge groups, all that. Share why you're motivated. You guys, they don't know why you're killing it. You need to explain and share and make it a goal. So make the list of these things, and they are what you should be talking about on social media. Okay? Not enough time. Show them how you have time. Okay? So I hope that that's helpful. I honestly just, and I do a lot of tough love, but I always say I love them at the end and they get it. My people kind of get me because I built my brand around that. But it really is, you guys, you have this gift to show people through your brand and who you are, what's in your inbox. So the next time somebody inboxes you, write it down. You better be sharing it that day or the next day on social media, you guys. My post tomorrow, I literally haven't even written it yet, and I cannot wait. And it may not do well, and I don't care. It is the most impactful post that I could ever share that's changed my entire business in my life in one post. And you bet I'm gonna tell them on Instagram stories that day. I'm gonna let them know what it is. I'm gonna let them in on what I'm gonna let them in on. And I'm gonna remind them where I came from. And I'm gonna let them know that it's not easy. I'm gonna let them know that it takes hard work, it takes hustle. But you know what? I love Jesus, and I'm gonna say the F word in the same sentence, and if you like it, go check it out, right? Okay, so those 4 things, your brand, your family, inviting posts, inbox posts, those 3 things you guys have to be shared all the time. Number 4, and the last one, okay? Oops, lost an area. Videos. If you're not doing videos, which obviously if you're doing this, and here's the thing I just want to share before I go any further. This is always kind of a tough love moment that I think everybody needs. So my upline coach, if you guys don't know, is Danielle Natoni, and no training or anything, but really the branding was really, really drilled into us. And when my upline told me to make a video of a plank, my first week as a coach, now you guys, this is 7 years ago, okay? Video was kind of a new thing on Facebook. There was no, well, I guess there was Instagram. I didn't have one yet. And she goes, you're gonna make a workout video and you're gonna go share it on Facebook. And I'm like, what? What am I gonna share? And why would anybody wanna watch me move? Guys, I was like, no. Do you know what I did? Done. My upline told me to do something, it was done. So right now, I don't care who your upline is, pretend right now that it's me, not that it's me, and I'm telling you everything on this call, make sure it's done when you get off this week. Make sure you do it. Number 2, when I was told to create a YouTube account, I had no idea how to. So I YouTubed it, figured out how to set up a YouTube account, and I was told my first week as a coach that I needed to make a YouTube video in less than 5 minutes telling why I became a Beachbody coach. Oh my God, I was terrified. I didn't go, well, maybe I'll do it. It was done because my upline did it and I trust her. Do not second guess what we say, you guys. It works, okay? It works. But you have to trust and believe and be willing to trust that process, okay? So the 4th one was video. If any of you guys have not gone live, I want you to go live tomorrow, okay? If any of you guys haven't done Instagram 15-second videos, what are you doing? Do it tomorrow, okay? Make sure people see, and if you're terrified, tell them you're terrified. Do you guys, you know the first time I went live, I literally was like, I'm so scared and I don't know what to say, but I just see if this works. Are y'all there? That was my first live video. It was horrible. You guys have to suck to get great. Start. These 4 things, your brand and family should be shared every single day on social media. Inviting posts should be on Instagram stories and on your posts every single week. Inbox posts should be answered on your social media every single week, and you should be doing videos, okay? I think I saw a question here. Do you also share in your stories about your posts? Yes. So Shanna, every time I post, I actually bring that post back up to my stories and say, I need you guys to read this. And I might tell them why. Hey, drop your favorite emoji, or let me know if you can relate to this post. Or you know what? I shared some thyroid information. Part of my brand is my thyroid disease. I have two autoimmune diseases. So I share them all the time on social media because I get excuses. Oh, I can't do what you do. I have autoimmune disease. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So I share on social media. I'm like, girl, let's own our stories. And I let them know I used to be just like them. I listen to my story all the time, you guys. I watched my coach for a year way too long because I sat there and I listened to my own bullshit story. Give your audience what they want. Why are you holding back? You guys, one of the things about my brand on social media is if somebody comes to me and they want an eyelash tutorial, they want a makeup tutorial, they want a hair tutorial, they want me to teach them what books gave me the confidence that I never had, I do not think twice about, let me think about it. No, I give it to them. I give it to them for free because you know what? I don't care if I help another coach or if I help a grandma or I help somebody that might be watching me and thinking about it. As long as I help somebody, that's all that matters. Authentically lead with your heart and do not worry about getting anything in return because when you guys do, it will happen, okay? They want to know more about food. Why aren't you giving it to them? They want to know more about makeup. Why aren't you giving it to them? They want to know more about what wine glass or what recipes or what wine or how you get results or what books you're reading. Why are you not giving it to them? Okay. Carol said, is there a good video editing app you recommend? I can give you guys some of mine. I don't have great ones. So, but I know that there's some really good ones. And you know why I don't use them? I'm just running. I just run. I'm that coach that just goes done, 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 and I'll get to it. I would love for you guys to share on the comment area which ones you like. So I'm going to read mine to you guys. So obviously pick, play, post is like the easiest one in the world. If you guys don't have pick, play, post, it is so easy. You can do like a a picture and a video on the other one. It's like the easiest app to use. Do you still use YouTube a lot? I do. So I actually use YouTube a ton for my coach team and for my private groups, but I make a lot of the videos private. And I actually do it on purpose because I don't always want them always to go to the public. And I let my social media, so some of them I will make public. Like I just uploaded a couple eating ones recently. And so those will be up there. And so I do every couple ones, but the things for my team, not as much. But the things for my challenge group, it's hit or miss. But I still do use YouTube. And you guys, I have so much on YouTube. It's actually really scary how old the stuff is, and you'll laugh. iMovie is really great. I'm not very technical, you guys. So I remember when I downloaded iMovie, I was so lost. So I YouTubed it and figured out how to use it. So I know there's so many better ones. I know Jatana Jackson uses amazing ones, and I look at her and I go, okay, well, I'll figure that out someday. But right now I'm just doing this, right? So if you guys have any that you like, share in the comment area. Those are the two that I really use. That I love. Let's see, give for free with no expectations. You guys, if you haven't read the book, The Go-Givers, make sure that you do. This really has taught me everything I know. It was one of the very first books that I ever read, and it really was the moment that I realized I was really running my business wrong, is I really wasn't giving with no expectations in return, okay? So you need to make sure that you love this and that you would do this regardless. I will give and give and give, and I don't care if I'm helping another coach or if I'm helping somebody that's thinking about joining me. Mojo InShot. Heather, you use that one. I gotta write that down. I gotta check those out. But I think that we honestly do so much expecting in return. Yes, I get it. But I want you to give as much as possible and watch the blessings come to you. If you're food prepping, why aren't you sharing it? If you're grocery shopping already, why aren't you sharing it? You guys, I'm putting my makeup on every single day. Why am I not sharing it? I'm doing something with my hair, I'm coloring or use it, whatever. I mean, my brand is very specific, but why am I not sharing it? What books I'm reading, why am I not giving swipe ups and links and sharing with them where to get it for free, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna share, for any of you guys that just joined, every single day, my goal is to give something for free on Instagram stories. Something for free, a recipe, a discount, a link. Tomorrow, I'm giving a huge discount to the most amazing sheets for your bed. Why? Because everybody asks me for them, and you guys, they're $40 for my king size bed, and they're 25% off on Wednesday. So they're gonna be even cheaper, and you need them. People stay at my house and they go, where'd you get these damn sheets? Because I need them. And I'm gonna share with you why they're so cheap on Instagram stories tomorrow. And I'm gonna give you the damn link for free, okay? You guys have got to give more for free. If you're already buying it, give it for free, right? Let your brand and message speak for you on social media. I love Jesus, I cuss, I love wine, I love cake, I love my dog. So all my inviting, my family is all revolved around my brand. I'm with my family yesterday on the lake, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm on the ride home. Let me grab a picture from today and let me invite people to join me because I don't know why they haven't, right? Stop building a relationship for a sale and build it for a lifetime. You guys, in the beginning of this business, I legit built a business for the Success Club. I don't damn care about the point anymore, you guys. I don't even know sometimes where I'm at, but I will tell you this. I know the life I've changed is somebody that's gonna join me the next day. And I think that you've got to focus more on, I will change your life. That person that's inboxing you, that is just keeps inboxing you and you're questioning, or maybe they're ghosting you and they're not returning your messages. They need you. Why are you not following up like a freaking rock star and letting them know that I recommend this? The word I recommend, you have to use it often. It gives you credibility like that. I recommend this, and this is why. I know you're struggling with this, and I know that I can help you. I know that this is possible because I've watched it happen. Here's some people I've helped, and here's their before and afters. It's where you're at, and I know I can get you above and beyond this. Lead with intention and heart, not the 2 points, okay? Know what you're good at and nail it, okay? I want you guys to do just something real quick for me before we finish, okay? And then I want you guys to ask questions. Type in the comment area what you're good at. Own it, say it loud. What are you good at? So here's what I'm good at. I'm good at tough love. My voice is my gift, and I never knew it. I never knew it. All my life, I've been teased for being way too loud, way too in people's faces. Like, I just say it how it is. It's one of those things that has always gotten me in trouble my whole life, even in school. Like, I was the class clown. And it's funny because it is my superpower in my business. My voice, my passion, my motivation, my realness, it's my superpower. Do you know what you're good at, and do you nail it? I'm great at video. Took me a long time. I got some old videos I could share with you guys I'm pretty bad at. It was really sad. Yeah. Amy, you're good at cracking jokes all the time. Do it. Do it. Share it on social media, talking to people in Bible study. My passion is determination to show up every single day. Katie, own that. Go up there and speak that loud. People probably look at you and go, oh my God, I want to be like you. Making others feel special and like they are one of a kind, active listening. Yes, that's a gift. That is a gift. I love to make people feel great. I love it. Scheduling. Okay, Shanna, we all need to have a call where you help us with that, because that is not my superpower. Your crazy life. Stacy says, I'm great with my kids and teaching the passion for coaching. So you can be that person that's out there teaching kids and teaching parents how to teach our kids, because we don't know how to teach our kids because our kids are running around like wild animals. So you could teach us. I can talk to anyone and make friends easily. Heather, that's a gift. That is so great. You guys have got to own this on social media. I can't read all of yours, but organizing and teaching, consistency, showing up every single day, good at bringing and calming crazy. Okay, that's Sierra, you need to teach us how to calm crazy, because that's really amazing. That's a gift, right? Like, you guys, do you guys realize, like, how I am? Not everybody's going to get me, and not everybody's going to love it, and that's okay. But the people that do get me, it's a gift. It's a gift, and it's why they come back every single day to my page, because I make them laugh. I'm real. I give them something for free. They love to see my dog. They want to see what I'm eating. They want to see what I'm wearing. They want to see what book I'm reading, because I am so consistent with the things I give for free through my brand. It's who I am. It's what I love. It's what I'm already doing, okay? Let people into your world. Stop acting like you have to be perfect. I don't care if it's day 1 or day 350. You are amazing on day 1 because you joined a team that knows what the hell they're doing. And run with the knowledge behind the team and learn as you go. You guys, I didn't know anything. I didn't have any knowledge, no certifications. I have a high school diploma. I dropped out of college. I failed my personal training license twice. I barely passed all my Group X teaching classes. I got those finally, right? I am not perfect, but I joined the team that I joined because I knew that they were experts. And I knew that they had been doing it for a long time, and I could lead with that. So when you don't have the confidence in yourself, lead with the team that you joined. But you guys have got to know your brand. Any of you guys that jumped on the call late, you'll have to listen to the beginning of the call. I went really heavy into the brand and how to share it. But you guys, if you don't know your brand, you will suck on social media. People will know that you don't know who you are. You've got to figure out who you are, okay? And that's why I want you to do the homework where you share the 10 to 30 things in your team page and you share it. It really makes you think about who you are. I don't care. Working out should not be on that. Working out should not, nothing Beachbody should be on that at all. This is before you were a Beachbody coach. That's not why people love you, okay? Share your struggles, but how you are overcoming them with your brand. And this is the last one. Share your struggles and how you're overcoming them with your brand. One of the biggest mistakes of how I built the wrong team is I shared my struggles, but I didn't share how I overcame them. In fact, I overshared my struggles so much that I recruited the struggled people. Anybody else relate to me? So here's what you don't want to do that I did is I talked about my depression. I talked about my anxiety. I talked about how broke I was. I talked about how bankrupt I was. I talked about how I was lost. You guys, I spent so much time talking about it that I never gave them the tools of how I overcame it. But look at me now. No, 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 no. It's okay to talk about that. Do not focus on that. It's not who you are. It's something you've overcome and you're working on overcoming. If it's what you talk about consistently on social media, you will recruit those type of people and they will suck you dry. They will suck you dry and they will be so much work that you'll go, oh my gosh, what happened? I want people to join my team that want to be helped. And this is why I want you to write a list. And I know I've given like lots of homework tonight of who you want on your team. I got sick of recruiting those type of people that I said, I want a hardworking hustler, loves this regardless, loves fitness, their family's everything to them, they love Jesus, they're not perfect, they drink wine, they maybe like cake, and they love their dog, and you know what? They're willing to do whatever it takes. And they're willing to be here a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. That's who I'm looking for. Do you want to run with me? Talk about what it takes to do what you do. Because this isn't a get rich overnight thing, you guys. So when I lost most of my team 2 years ago, it's crazy. In 1 year, you guys, I will in 7 years. I told you guys I took a $60,000 pay cut. I lost that many coaches and I took that large of a pay cut. I'm making $90,000 raise in 1 year. 1 year by recruiting the right people. I will make more this year than I've ever made, and that's not why I'm doing what I'm doing. It is possible to come back from rock bottom. It is possible to recruit the right people, but you have to know who you're talking to and who you want on your team, okay? You guys, when I was on that cruise this year and people were like, where's your team? Oh my God, where's your team? And I'm like, what team? It's just me. Because a year ago when we had to sign up for the Success Club, I had nobody. It was just me. This next year, I don't have a crap load of people on that trip. It's because I changed the way I ran my business 100%. I wanted to build a family around my brand, a family that is willing to work hard and be here long term. So I wanted to see if you guys have any questions. I know I went a little bit over. It's like 1 hour and 8 minutes. Holy cow. I'm not really sure how I did that. But do any of you guys have any questions? And I know I shared a lot before a lot of you guys got on. And I know not everybody will relate to my like kind of crazy hot mess, like redneckness, just, you know, it is what it is. But if anybody wants to type it in or unmute their line. Oh, and then like Shannon, Heather, if you guys want to give announcements or anything too, feel free.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. We're running late and then we had a Zoom number mixed up. But I have a quick question for you really quick. So I follow you and you inspire me every day. So on your meal plans, did you kind of create your own meal plan using Beachbody? And how do you kind of share that? Because I noticed that you don't really talk about 2B Mindset. You don't talk about Ultimate Portion Fix. You kind of do your own thing. So if you can kind of give a little insight on that.
Yeah, totally. So I believe that people join me because of what I eat, not because of what the containers in the background. And so I actually don't share the containers in the background, and I don't actually use them anymore. And my number one goal with the people I help is to get them off the containers as quickly as possible. So we do follow the portion control system, but we don't follow the containers exactly. So I actually, you guys, when this all went down and I lost 4 diamond coaches and over 20 coaches to the wine industry, actually, believe it or not, to another network marketing company, I was also 22 pounds overweight. I've never been overweight my entire life. And okay, when I say overweight, I was never overweight. I was never overweight, but I was 22 pounds heavier than I was from the day I started Beachbody. And I'm still heavier than I was the day I started Beachbody. But I did the, I was terrified, but I did the Ultimate Reset. And I signed up for it and I did it. And then 4 months later, I did it again. And everything clicked for me. It was like this moment, you guys, if you have not done the Ultimate Reset and you're struggling with mindset and you're struggling with a bad relationship with food. You guys, I'm like Mikey. Maybe some of you guys may not get that from the commercial from the 80s, but I will eat everything. I have no issue with food. Like, I will finish your burger and mine. So I have like that, like, I just love food, right? Like, I'm not gonna, like, people that don't eat, I'm like, I don't even understand, right? So I was eating healthy, but I was overeating. And so what I did is, with my nutrition background, with the certifications through Beachbody, and then working with nutritionists, competing 2 times in bikini competitions, and then grabbing stuff from the Ultimate Reset, I created a program that is a shred program that is specific for the people that I work with. And what it is I teach people, and I think that Beachbody really needs to incorporate this in some way, shape, or form, or I hope they never do. But I teach my people what to eat and when and why. Because it's not really, you know, the 21 Day Fix teaches you portion control, and it gives you a list of foods to eat off of. But what they're not teaching you is what foods to eat to drop body fat quicker. And so I have incorporated that. But you guys, I'll be honest with you, I really took the knowledge from To Be Mindset, some of the things, but I really took the listening to my body from the Reset. And I went, oh my gosh. And I had a light bulb moment that went off after doing that, you guys. The first time I think I did it, I lost, I don't remember, I think 9 pounds. And the second time, I think 7 pounds. And it was like this moment of, everybody needs to have this mindset shift that food should fuel you and actually nourish you, not just eating to eat. So I actually don't really talk a lot about the 21 Day Fix or the portion control systems, but I teach people, and I give a lot of it. You guys, you wanna know something crazy, Shanna? I give everything in my challenge groups for free on social media. The only difference is they don't get it in the sequence that my challenge groups get. So everything that I've ever shared in my challenge groups, I give it on social media. It's just, usually people ask very specific questions on stories. They'll be like, hey, how do you help with cravings? Or, what do you put in your shake? Or what's a good carb? So I'll answer them. They just don't get the full legits of what we're doing. So, and it's just something that I'm able to offer on social media. You guys all have the knowledge. You guys all have it. You guys all know that steak is different than fish. Right? We all know, right? We all know that, a waffle is different than a sweet potato, right? So it's all on, it's very easy to figure out. It's just something that I've spent a lot of time doing YouTube videos and putting a system together for my team. And I spent a whole year making it. So yeah, I hope that helps, Shanna.
No, definitely it does. I just feel like sometimes, I don't know if other coaches relate, like, obviously for me, there's certain things I love about 2B. There's certain things I love about the Ultimate Portion Fix. And it's kind of like I want to merge them myself, because there's certain things that I love about both of them. And I noticed, I was like, I feel like she follows something, but I'm not quite sure. I feel like it's your own thing. So I just wanted to see how you did that.
The whole 2B mindset, drink water, more veggies. Absolutely. Like, I don't like, that was like, and then listening to your body. Like, I feel like, I did as a long time ago, actually gained the weight, to be honest with you, doing the carb cycling with the 21 Day Fix Extreme is actually why I gained the weight, because I was eating and 7 proteins a day. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And I'm eating and I'm eating. And I was constantly full and I was uncomfortable. And I stopped listening to my body and I was just following the system. Well, the system doesn't work for everybody. Like, every system that's out there, just because it works for one, doesn't work, it works for the next person. I think that we're not conscious enough to realize that and listen to our people and go, I get that this may not be right. Here's what might work better for you. And I think that we've got to listen more to our people and kind of go, there's so much out there. Maybe they struggle with the mindset, so then 2B mindset would be better, right? Maybe they struggle with the, just the consistency and having the knowledge of the container system, then it would be the Ultimate Portion, Fix. So I think we've got to be much more conscious to the people we're working with, instead of just throwing what we think is right for them. Because I really, really don't believe that what one works for one coach is going to work for another. Let's see, Katie says, how do you help your new coaches find initial success? Would you share a little bit about your onboarding process that helped your team grow so fast this year? Or is that you just found people that want to work hard? So I'm going to answer a little bit, but I'm also going to have Carol unmute her line. Carol, I'm calling you out on the spot, right? So honestly, I created 14 videos on YouTube for my coaches. And I teach them how to build their brand, when to post on social media, how to get to Emerald in 24 hours. I teach them how to be successful in the challenge groups. I teach them how to be, to get great results themselves first. I teach them how to invite. So I have a coach training group that I have an ongoing one, like they can kind of be in there all the time, but every month I run a new one for 14 days. But I really do the same thing all the time. Some of my coaches are like stupid, amazing, successful, and others in the beginning are a lot like me, where I sucked really bad. And like the first 3 months, I didn't do anything, and I didn't do great. And I honestly didn't hit Success Club. I didn't hit Emerald. I didn't do any of those things. And some hit it in the first week. I have a brand new coach that signed 6 coaches in 1 week this week, Miss Ashley. She was amazing. I've got Carol at the top of this call here. I'll let her kind of share any tips she might want to give. Her first month as a coach, she hit Success Club 24, got a private call from Beachbody because they want to know what the hell she's doing, right? And it was awesome because she really just shared, she's like, I'm just doing what our team is doing. And I think that some, it just everybody's different, right? It's kind of, the best description is some people build muscle really quickly and others it takes longer. And so I think like we really have to kind of look at not comparing ourselves. Some people drop weight really quick, some people don't. I think that coaches and their growing is super similar, but your consistency over time is what matters. So Carol, do you want to unmute your line and kind of share maybe some things that you could offer and advice that you did as your first, because this is now her second month as a brand new coach. And she is literally 1 coach away from Diamond in 30 days. Like amazing, it's crazy.
So I don't think I did anything different, but I did what you told us to do. And it was basically the 4 vital behaviors and just, you know, proof of product, inviting, getting out there on social media. And I think that was part of it, was just being super successful with showing up every day, you know, showing the workouts that I'm doing, building the brand. You know, my brand, I'm an empty nester, so my brand is my dog now. And but the biggest shift for the business was when I put my transformation picture out there, and it was the hardest thing that I ever did, but my before and my after, and then I had everyone started hitting the inbox and all. But I don't think I did anything different than what other coaches are doing. It was just consistency, like you were saying, and just being vulnerable on social media.
Yeah, being vulnerable. And the one thing is like, Carol doesn't have a huge transformation photo. She was already really fit. She already had a 6-pack when she joined. She was kind of that fit girl that just wanted to kind of have more muscles pop, but she wasn't really sure how to make that happen. And I think she's down like 12 pounds. And it was like one of those moments. So like, I think a lot of people think that, well, I have a weight loss story, and it doesn't really mean you have the weight loss story, but that consistent. And I'll tell you too, Carol is hardcore in that inbox. Follow up. And it's like, you guys, it's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. Sometimes it's the 4th and 5th and 6th time. And I think we give up way too much. Really do.
Yeah. I have a list, and it's the business activity tracker that I will use that you can download. And people that are interested, you know, I wrote their names down. And I guess if you're talking about one of the things that I'm good at follow-up. And so I will follow up, and if I haven't heard back in a week, I make a note in my calendar, follow up again. Because you don't know what's going on in someone else's life and with family and work and everything. But I've got 2 people that I'm following up with that I've been following up for a month. And so we're going to try and close the deal in the next week or so. But it's just showing them that you want to help them, showing them that you're in it for them, you know, and not the sale. It's just that authenticity of wanting to help them be better, you know.
And not letting that no break you. I don't know how many of you guys have listened to the book, or I don't think it's on Audible, Go for No. One of the best books ever. It just really teaches that no has nothing to do about you at all. It's one of the most amazing books. I mean, you guys struggle with follow-up and maybe people ghosting you or people not responding. It has nothing to do with you at all. It's crazy. I'm never offended. I'm like, hey, girlfriend, I saw it. Where you at? Hey, I know you want to lose 20 pounds. Are we doing this or what? Like, be authentically, like, you guys, they reached out to you or you reached out to them. Like, just realistically, know without a shadow of a doubt, those 20 pounds they want to lose, you're going to help them lose more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we lack that confidence in that follow-up. That's why you lead with the team. Your team is going to do this with you. You're not alone. And that's what's so great about joining a team that's already so established.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say is it's the choice of words that you use. Like I say, I recommend all the time, because it just makes it sound more authentic. Like, this is what you're recommending, the product, you're familiar with it, and just be confident in those recommendations. So
definitely. Carol, thank you so much. You're a rock star.
You're welcome.
I'll let Shannon, if you guys have any other questions or anything you guys want to say.
Yeah, does anyone else have any more questions? Heather, do you have anything? We're good?
I just loved how you said, I'm talking with a coach right now who's not really excited about the nutrition that Beachbody has to offer. They kind of doing this macro counting thing, which, Beachbody doesn't, we're getting our macros in, but she was just kind of using that as maybe she doesn't feel like she fits in. And that's where I'm like, you don't have to fit in. Like you can like branch off and still do your thing. Wow. And so I'm excited. I hope she listens to this to realize that it's her, she can do whatever.
I don't use the containers. Now I've used them for years, so I know exactly what it looks like, right? Yeah. Like my number one goal is to get them off as quickly as possible. And I think like the one container, obviously I probably used the longest was the yellow one. Cause I'm like, we all want to overdo that one, right? So, but I got to a point where I'm like, well, I know it's 4 ounces is protein. I know, 6 strawberries is going to be, a purple. I know, a quarter of an avocado. Like you're like, I can do it like this. And I know how many I get. And I've done macros. I've counted calories. I've done all of that stuff for years. And I got to tell you, I got to a point where it didn't fit in my life anymore, but I still wanted a system that worked. And I don't like the containers either. And so like I learned them and I'm like, okay, done. I don't want that. I don't like systems. I'm like, I want to do my own thing. And so I really follow it, but I do it based off what just works for me. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's important that we recognize what's such a blessing is we have a system that works in this business. Learn it, do it, own it, and then find what works best for you. Yeah. And I think that is so, so important because then you'll love it. Like I love teaching people about food. It is honestly my biggest passion. And then if somebody struggles with something, I'm like, well, I'm going to find out a way to make it different or help them more. Right. And so definitely, yeah, I hope that this helps her for sure.
I have one more question. Sorry. So you're so great on video. And I'm just curious as I'm listening to you, when someone does want to join or you do onboard someone, do you typically send them an email or do you send them like one of your YouTube videos to get them to sign up?
Yeah, I actually send YouTube videos. I don't do a lot of email, which I know is a big no-no. I'm just going to call it out. Honestly, at some point, I think that we do need to transition more to email. I did actually just hire my very first assistant. And so I am actually going to be transferring everything to email in the next month or two. But that email will still consist of a YouTube video. So when somebody reaches out to me, I actually make private YouTube videos for when people reach out to me for the challenge group and they want to learn more about it. I make a specific video that my goal is to make it 3 minutes or less. And I show them how excited I am and how I'm going to help them. And I can't wait to hear their goals. And here's what they're going to get when they work with me. I don't say anything about Beachbody. I talk about what they're going to get for free when they work with me. Because remember, my brand and what I offer for free is what sets me aside. So that YouTube video really tells them, I'm going to run the Bible studies. You're going to get to Skype with me each week. You're going to learn what to eat and when. You're going to get me 7 days a week. I'm going to give you tons of recipes. We're going to rock this together. And I'm going to help you reach your goal above and beyond. So I really kind of let them know what they're going to get that sets me apart in that short little video. But I also do send a voice message to every single person that reaches out to me. And I usually make it 20, 30 seconds long, and I let them know I'm excited they reached out to me, and I'm going to be sending them this video, and I can't wait to hear their goals. So that way they get to hear that it's me, and it's actually crazy, you guys. So many people will message me and go, oh my God, you just sent a voice message to me, and I'm like, yeah, of course I would. Like I'm thinking, why wouldn't I? But everybody isn't doing this. They're copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And everybody feels like a number, you guys. And I don't know about you guys, but when I go somewhere and I feel like a number, or I go at these checkout places and I don't even get a human, or I call, you know, my credit card and it's like, oh my God, can I actually get a human? How many of you guys get pissed off at that? You're like, I hit zero. Where do I get the person, right? Like, I'm so mad. This whole world is automated. And if I can give them 30 seconds of my time and go, hey, girlfriend, I saw you left a heart on my post, and I know that I'm going to help you reach your goals. I'm so excited to help you with the next step and learn more about you, blah, 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 right? You guys, how many times have you called somewhere and it just really, and so think about that when you're reaching out to these people. For me, I started doing it because of the amount of messages I was getting. I found it was easier. But in fact, I found it such a blessing because people really do enjoy that they actually get you. In fact, I have one of my coaches, quick little story, and then I'll let you guys go. But my coach, one of my diamond coaches, she had her coach at the time said, oh, don't even reach out to Rhonda. You will not even be able to get her. And she sent me a private message, and within 5 seconds, I sent her a voice message back. And she goes, well, I guess that was a lie. And she, to this day, she goes, you sold me at that. She goes, she told me I was getting an automated message, and I did. And I was like, well, of course you're not, because I love what I do. And this is my job, right? So remember, there's a human on the other side of that. So for me, that works best. But again, my superpower, I do believe, is my voice. So.
Yeah, no, and I always find for some reason now everyone's so busy, they're going to watch a video over reading an email. That's what I've kind of found. So that's why I was just curious, because I'm really considering doing more videos when I want to give people information, because I feel like they're not reading the emails.
Yeah.
Because I get all of the questions that are in the email that they can get answered.
I get an email. You guys send me email. There's a good chance I won't even open it.
Yeah.
You see a video and I'm like, oh my God, I got a video. I'm gonna listen right now. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Yeah, no, yeah. It's true. Yeah. Well, cool. Well, I hope this was able to help you guys out tonight. I know, did you guys want to do some announcements for your team before?
Well, I know, I think Heather had to get off, so I'm sure we'll probably just do them in the team page. I don't want to keep everyone, but thank you again so much. Like I said, you inspire me every single day, and you're absolutely fabulous. And I really, really know this is going to help our team. So thank you again for your time.
You are so welcome, you guys. Thank you, thank you. And on our team page, tomorrow morning, I'm going to post my brand. And I want you guys to start writing yours out now. Just take a picture of it, whatever. I want to see 10 to 30 things, and let's start owning that on social media, okay, you guys? Thank you so much, Shannon.
All right. Thank you, Rhonda.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.